Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm here at the mighty Saginaw High with the coach and the man of the year, Mr. Julian Taylor. My man right here to my right, y'all already know, proven coach. Man, I wrote down your bio, coach, 5 regional titles, 9 district championships, 3 Final Four appearances, 1 state title, and 3 for 5 in the quarterfinals. Damn, coach, that's awesome.
Yeah, man, it's just a blessing, bro, to just even be, in that position to be, be winning like that.
Exactly.
Man, you know what I'm saying? I give all the glory to God and
Yes.
my players, man. My players. I had some pretty good players.
Yes, you have.
Through the year. Through the years. So yeah,
Man.
it's just a blessing.
Man, for real. And on top of that, y'all, family man, you're a brother, you're a friend, a hell of a son. So y'all, tonight, y'all, with no delay, I got my man, Mr. Coach Julian Taylor, y'all.
What's going on? What's going on,
Man, you got it, bro. Welcome to the More Than the Coach podcast.
No doubt.
Man, Coach, I thought all week, I'm like, man, what's the perfect question to ask?
Yeah.
The first thing I'm going to ask, because everybody want to know.
Right.
They think me and you beefing.
Nah, man, no. It ain't never like that, you know what I'm saying?
Never.
We understood the powers to be, played that role in that situation with Tory and stuff like that.
That's right.
Me and you chopped it up.
That's right.
So that's what it was with that, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't nothing more, nothing less.
That's right. So I hope all y'all heard that. There ain't no animosity, ain't no beef. It's brotherhood here.
Yep.
You know, well, a lot of people that don't even know, when I was on my run back in 16, 17, you was the confidant that I came to because I didn't know nothing about it.
Yep.
And you came over there and talked to them boys and helped them boys and things. So that's what we do, y'all. So Saginaw, we hate to disappoint y'all, man, but ain't no hate here.
No, there ain't no hate. We iron sharpen iron. That's
it.
You know, somebody had to help me, so I was there for you. You know.
That's right, and I appreciate that. And I also got to say congratulations on being named the new head coach of Saginaw United.
Yes.
I already know them colors, man. I seen them. That's gonna be fire.
Yes.
I know you're gonna come with some fire on uniforms. So, man, congrats on that. You know, wish you and Coach Tone and the rest of the staff, man, the best on that. I'll be watching from across town. You know that.
Yeah, no doubt. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the support and I appreciate the love from everybody.
For real.
You know, this is gonna be a tough job, but you know, I'm built for it. You know, so. As long as I got God on my side, I ain't worried about nothing else.
There it is, God, always, for real. So, man, we here in the mighty Saginaw High Gym, man. What's some of your fond memories of this gym, bro?
Oh, man, so much, man. Just as a player, you know, coming in here, as a fan, you know, coming in here, watching my uncles and them play, and my cousins and them playing, man, and it's just, you know, the way the flow is bouncy, you know, playing on it, and it's so many great memories. And then coaching here, you know, being assistant coach here, watching, you know, having the best seat in the house. That's what it is. When you're a coach, you got the best seat in the house.
You got the best seat.
Yeah, we got the best seat in the house. And it was just a blessing to be, you know, the captain of the ship. And I got so many memories up in here, practices and all that.
Yeah. And I've been to some of y'all practice, especially in 212, when y'all took it off, man. My favorite memory was down here. Yeah. And I still think I got that video. I'm going to have to find it and send it. Okay. You had them boys doing chopping drills and they were singing the song, man.
Yeah.
And that was so cold, but they was in unit, you know what I'm saying? In sync, rather. You know, so I'll never forget that. I sit up on the top bleachers and I was like, damn, that's sweet.
Yeah,
you know?
man. That 2012, that was a special year, man. That was a very special year. That team, people didn't expect that team to, you know, do some things, but I kind of knew that I had something special, and it just had to come together.
And they weren't scared of nothing.
No, they wasn't. Nothing. They wasn't backing down from nobody.
I seen that, man. From here to Detroit, they weren't scared of nobody, and I love that group. Yeah. For real, that's cool. But you have had some talented kids, though, bro.
Yes.
For real.
Yes, I've been blessed, blessed over the years to have some hoopers come through here. You know, some hoopers. So.
Like we said, Saginaw always gonna be the Mecca. We know Detroit up there got a lot more, you know, people in schools, but this the Mecca, Saginaw.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah. Saginaw known across the country.
That's right.
You know, across the country. So, you know, all the players they produce out of this little city.
Yeah.
You know, so it's real.
Yeah. So to all y'all young kids coming up, man, just keep working, because y'all can do the same thing that the people before y'all done.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's cool. So how you feel about the state of high school basketball, Coach, right now?
Right now, I like the way it's going. You know, it's at a point in time where the prep schools was taking over. You know, and it was tough, you know what I'm saying, watching the prep schools taking over, because everybody think they can only get a scholarship or a Division I scholarship going to a prep school.
That's true.
You know, and so the state of high school basketball, I think it's back on the up, especially in Michigan. You know, I like some of the talent that's coming up. You know, I like some of the talent that's playing now. You know, so there's some talent out here. You know, we just got to continue to keep them here. And I think the MHSAA is start allowing us to travel now a little bit and play some out-of-state guys is helping.
Yeah.
But you know, we still got a long way to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we still got a long way to go. But I like it, man. But it's tough right now too, also with the recruiting process, because of the transfer portal. You know, college coaches is looking at, you know, the transfer portal before they look at a high school kid. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're a 5-star, maybe a 4-star.
That's true.
Yeah, so
a lot of our kids are getting lost because of that too.
Yeah.
Because you got guys playing 5-6 years of college ball.
Yes,
you
yes.
know.
And it's hurting our kids. I can't imagine when I was in college having an extra 2 or 3 years to play.
Man,
I'd have broke all type of records. I
real.
broke some records, you know, as playing 4 years, but I can't imagine being there 5 and 6. Ooh.
And getting paid.
And getting paid to do
real.
it. Yeah.
That's the big thing, man. So, man, you and your family had an awesome experience this year. You guys got to meet the president, man.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
I'm gonna show the picture when I, you know, put the video out.
Okay.
But man, how was that, man?
Man, it was a surreal experience, man, because you never thought you would meet the president of the United States face to face, shake his hand, so and take a picture with him. When my wife first told me about the situation, previous, I didn't take it serious. You know, I said, we ain't gonna get pictures, you know, to see the president. And so then she called me that day and reminded me. I said, oh, so that's real, you know. So I had to go get the boys out of school, and you know, so we went over there, and it took them, you know, about an hour or two to get there. We waited. It was cold and rainy, but it was worth it, though.
It was worth it.
We got to meet the leader of the free world.
Yeah, that's a lifetime experience your kids will never forget.
Yes,
you know, as well as you and your wife, man.
And what's crazy is that was the first person he came up to was my kids.
Wow.
Yeah, he came up to my kids, man. I can show you the video. I'll send it to you so you can show it. That was the first person he looked to see my son Jackson and Jay Monte. That was the first hands he shook.
That's all right, man. Hey, that's a life-changing experience right there.
It is.
For real.
Yeah.
Wow. That's all right. Man, so I got to ask, Coach, in this game we in, man, how do you handle highs and lows of this coaching?
Man, with prayer, man, it's so tough, man. Some days, you know, and I got a lot of people, you know, some people I have to call and we have to talk. We have to help each other, other coaches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got a good friend, Steve Hall, Cass Tech. You know, we call and chop it up. Coach Knapp up in from used to be at Flint Southwestern Academy. We talk all the time, man. So, you know, guys like that, man, we just help each other through. And plus, you know, all my assistant coaches. Yeah. And even my wife. Yeah. Even my wife, you know. Yeah. So, you know, because it has its highs and lows. Literally.
That's true.
You know, some days you're the best coach in the world, some days you're the worst coach in the world.
I feel that.
And I couldn't understand that the first couple of years, but after a while, you know, you get thick skin and it roll right off, and you just go with the flow. That's true, man.
And I tell a lot of people, especially these young guys that want to get into coaching, say, man, look, if you got an attitude problem, you're gonna blow up. Don't get into coaching. Yeah. Because trust me, like you said, man, we got to have thick skin.
You do.
You know,
really
for real.
Do.
And I even leaned back with you and Coach Tone a couple of years ago, and y'all taught me some things. You know, and I'm like, man, okay. And so when I started going down this year, I reflected back on that, and it helped me get through it. Yeah. And it was tough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
but,
it's tough.
You know, we had to do what we had to do to make it happen.
Yeah, and you know, people gonna have their opinion about you,
Mm-hmm.
you know, things like that. They don't know what we do in this gym, you know,
Mhm.
all the time we spend and all the money we put into what we get paid, we put it right back into the program.
That's right.
You know, so, you know, that's what it's all about. And all the kids, you know, I look at the reward for all the kids that you
Yes.
help, you know what I'm saying, keeping them out of trouble,
Yeah.
put them in a good position to be successful in life.
Yeah, and that's what I'm kind of like a little depressed about. You know, one of my players
Yeah.
lost his life last week, man. You know,
I'm so very sorry to
Yeah.
hear that, man. That's a sad situation,
you
man.
know, Ty gonna always be remembered,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
That
rest
was a
in
good
peace,
kid,
bro.
man,
Yeah.
for real. So I had to ask you. I know you use family a lot, and I know it's God. But what else inspired Coach Ju?
What inspired me? Man, that's a good question. just teaching kids what I was taught.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Teaching kids what I was taught. I get joy out of that. You know, seeing kids how they come in as a little scrawny freshman, and then you see the improvement when they get hit to a senior. You see the growth and the maturity. You know, so that's my motivation, man. Just to see how kids mature and grow. You know, not just only in the game of basketball, just in life, period.
Yeah,
You know,
for
so
real.
just in life, period. And so, yeah, man, that's what inspired me. You know,
Oh yeah.
just helping kids.
Man, there it is, man. I mean, to me, that's what it's about. You know, it ain't the money. We really don't get paid a whole lot of that anyway.
Yeah.
It's about them kids at the end of the day. Even the ones we don't coach, they come up to
Right.
you know, so I like that, for real. So I ask you, man, how you feel about Don Staley this year, man?
Oh man, Don Staley is
For real.
is a cold coach, man.
Man.
She an awesome coach, man.
For real.
She top notch.
Top notch.
Yeah, top notch, man. To have 4 starters or 4 or 5 starters leave,
Yeah.
and you got to start over
Start over,
and go undefeated.
38-0,
Oh man,
real,
that's
and load it up again.
and load up again. She's just a great person.
Yeah.
You know, that really touched me to see her have that moment when she won the
Man,
natty.
real.
Yeah, won the national
Real.
championship. That touched me, man, because you know that's a great feeling
Man.
to win the championship. And
Yeah.
and she gave all the glory to God, and that's
gave
what
it
it was
to
all about.
And what I loved about it, how some Americans shine down on her for that.
Yeah.
But she know.
Yeah.
And she understood the mission.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
like they say, when you understand this mission, he'll reward you. And
Yeah.
she was rewarded, especially after what they went through last year.
Exactly.
You
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
'cause I watch a lot of her stuff and do a lot of her stuff at practice. man.
Okay,
It's,
okay.
I used to be like that with Pat Summitt.
Uh-huh.
You know, then may she rest in peace. And everybody, man, I learned girl drills, girl
Yeah.
practices. I watched a lot of that.
Oh yeah,
You know.
the girls are actually more fundamentally sound than some of the
Mhm.
boys, you know, because
Yeah.
they ain't as athletic
That's
as
right.
the boys. So
Because when they come to jump roping, man, that's the funniest thing to do is watch them boys do it.
yeah,
For real.
yeah.
You know, so you're right. That's cool, man. So in this day and world, we kind of touched on it a little bit. But what kind of advice would you give a young coach that's trying to come into this game, man?
Oh man, you have to grind. You know, it's a grind. It's not no off season. You know, the off season you grind and you in the gym as much as you can, trying to get these kids better, trying to get them disciplined for the upcoming season. You know, the season don't start in November. Yeah, the season starts, you know, May, March, you know, something
That's
like
right.
that. So you gotta really, really be on them guys, man, and just stay focused at the task at hand. And then it'll pay off. You know, it'll pay off. I always go back to my brother that, you know, when he played at Buena Vista and how Coach Reed changed his game.
Man.
You know, my brother Toriano was one of the best to come through BV.
Yes, sir.
And before he got there, he's a little rough around the edges, but he knew how to play the game. But Coach Reed smoothed all that out, made him one of the best players. And you know, of course, I looked up to him. So, and I watched how, you know, Coach Reed had them guys in the gym all summer, every day. Yeah, every day. Tori had to go to practice.
Man, Coach,
Yeah.
I went to one summer workout. It was 4 hours.
Yeah.
We didn't touch a basketball. I never
Yeah.
went back.
Yeah.
I went to the football field.
Yeah, straight up.
For real.
And that's how it was, and that's how he had, you know, state championship after state championship or state
right.
championship appearance. He was in the mix every year.
Every year.
Yeah, every year.
That's right.
Yeah.
I see it's a debate going on right now, all on social media, about top high schools in the city of Saginaw. You know, you got y'all teams when y'all had the back-to-back years when y'all was like, what, number Where was y'all in the nation?
The one year in '07, I think we was number 2,
That's
and
what I
then
thought,
then '08 we was number 3,
See?
number 4, probably been number 4.
Yeah, I know it's y'all 2 teams that back to back, and then BB was said, no, you know, that team, you know, but before us, it's a whole bunch of teams.
It
you know?
is, yeah, it is.
So when I seen the question, I wouldn't even reply, because I'm like,
don't touch it, man.
I was like, man, you better get that book and you'll see, because Saginaw is rich in talent and history.
Yeah.
But that was just, you know, it was funny to see these young cats bring that up, which is a good thing, because they're trying to learn the game.
Yeah.
But they got to do their history, though.
Yeah, most
for
definitely.
real. That's cool, man. So besides, I know the great coaches here at the High before you, man. Who are some of the coaches that you admire in the game?
Man, Coach Thomas,
Yes.
Marshall Thomas, Lou Dawkins, Coach Coles, who to me originally started, started all. That's from what I saw. They, you know, I had made a post and showed like 3 picks, and it was Coach Coles, Coach Lou, and Coach T, and his daughter, Larry Leading daughter, you know, kind of chimed in, and I had to let her know I had never seen him coach. I was just showing the coaches that I've seen.
Yeah.
You know, all the great teams like Coach Coles. Coach Coles was in the championship or in the Final Four every year in the 70s.
That's true.
You know, every other year every other year he was in the state championship game or it was Final Four bound. I think might have 1 year in the 70s he didn't go since he arrived, but
Man.
yeah. And, you know, and Coach T, I played for him. You know what I'm saying? He set the tone. You know, he set the tone. Coach T was no nonsense, man. And that's, you know, that's my guy.
Yeah.
But he made us, you know, he made us tough. You know, and Lou just took it to another level.
Took it to a whole nother level.
A whole nother level.
The suit game,
all
everything.
that, man, all that. Yeah, Lou
For
just
real.
took. That's why, you know, people be talking about Golden, they be talking about certain coaches, man. They don't never throw Lou in there. I said, man, Lou's tough.
Oh yeah, they gotta quit that.
Yeah,
I
Lou
never
was
did
tough.
coming in here, man. This whole gym lined up with coaches all the way around.
Yeah, Lou was a grind. He was a hustler, man. He just, you know, he worked. He'd do anything for these kids to succeed.
Yes,
you know,
he would.
Yeah.
For real. I know one thing, man. I learned from Coach T, and I learned it to this day. I think I was coaching JV girls here, and he came to me one day and said, "Hey, coach, I don't want to see you sitting down no more."
Yeah.
He said, "Only sit down when you got a tech."
Yeah.
And I always remember that.
Yeah.
And people always say, "Man, you winning this or you losing?" But I say, "Man, I can't sit down."
Can't sit down.
You know.
Yeah.
And even when I got a tech before, or one of my coaches got a tech and I had to sit, I was mad.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, he gonna see me sitting down.
Yeah.
You know, I just always remembered that. We was right here in this gym when I had them girls, man. You know, so that was something that I'm always remember. I never played for him, you know, but just to get that one little conversation from him meant a lot. So
you know, Coach T, legendary.
For real.
That's my guy, man.
That's cool. Well, Coach, I always do this thing where I always say 5 words and I ask people. And I'm going to ask you these 5 words. You tell me what's the first thing, you know, come to your mind with it, bro. So the first one is respect.
So respect. That's a good one. So you just want a word, just a word.
Whatever you feel it mean to you.
Respect is earned, not given.
Ooh, that's deep. And it's true.
Yeah.
The second one is basketball.
It's life. Basketball is life.
That's right. Third one is family.
Love. You know, family is love. I love my family to the life.
Yeah, it is.
So, not death. I love my family to life. You know, that's why I try to spend so much time with them.
Got to, man, for real. The fourth one is dedication.
Hard work. Yeah, hard work. Yeah.
And the last one, you're going to like this, Saginaw High.
Legendary. Legendary. You know, we trendsetters, all that, man. Saginaw High. It's a lot of schools, teams, you know, they see how Saginaw High play and they try to emulate what we do.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? So
that's right.
And ain't nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? Because we had to pick it up from somewhere. You know, Coach Coles might have tried to emulate another team back, you know, when he was coaching. So, yeah, that's and that's a compliment.
Yeah.
You know, that's a compliment. So.
That's how you look at it, too.
Yeah.
For real. Man, that's you know, those 5 words to me is what make a great coach.
Yeah.
And then for you to answer them the way you all answer them, you know, that tells you why you the coach you are, bro.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? And I thank you for taking time tonight to come sit down and talk with me, man.
No doubt, man.
You know what I'm saying? I know you got to get back to your family. I'm going to get back to mine, man. But to me, this is much needed.
Yeah.
You know, the city needed to see this. That
Right.
ain't no animosity. It's nothing but love here. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but respect here. You know, we coaches, we gonna compete. A few years ago, we played in the district semis.
Yeah.
You know, Bridgeport and the high. You know, and hey, it is what it is. We lost. We took one. You know what I'm saying? But
that game was off the charts.
Man,
that
it was
game,
too, man.
That was an
The
exciting
kids
game.
gave they all, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I couldn't ask for nothing less.
Yeah.
You know, so just keep giving it all, man. And I know you're gonna do great things this upcoming season. You know, any last words you got for the people of the More Than the Coach podcast?
Man, just live life, man. Put God first, man, and everything else gonna fall in place, man. Because this is temporary.
For
you
real.
know? So just live life to the fullest, man. And it's coaching and, you know, all that stuff. You know, saying that's part of everyday life for me. But you know, God first.
God first, always.
Yeah.
But brother, it's been an honor.
Yes, sir.
I thank you. I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
And hey, like we always say, if there's anything you need from me, and hey, just let me know, bro.
Right on, man. I
For real.
appreciate you too, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
So once again, y'all, I'm with my man, Coach Julian Taylor, the new head coach of Saginaw United varsity basketball, boys varsity basketball. Hey, y'all make sure y'all check him out, support him. And man, it's an honor to be here in this legendary gym, Saginaw High Trojans. You know, we right here in the middle of the S, man. It's a beautiful thing, you know. So thank y'all again. This your boy, Coach Marshall from the More Than the Coach podcast. Peace.
Peace. Go United.
There you go. There we go.